The World of Warships Classic Grand Final Game 1.
Yes,
Who's
between
gonna win?
Shaft or Paid. And on the green team for Shaft, on the northern spawn, on Tears of the Desert, in game 1, we will have Yamato, Des Moines, Henry 4, Moskva, Gearing. What you guys got, Henning?
We have Republic, Yamato, Double Des Moines, Minotaur, Double Moskva, Gearing, and Shimakaze.
So, Republic on this map. What do you think? Thoughts? Question mark.
Did we talk about it last time already?
We did, but we're filling content.
Oh, okay. Um, Fast battleship on a big map. Makes sense. You wanna like relocate quickly. You also have a lot of range. You also have very fast shells.
But isn't a Republic just as fast as a Gross Kurfürst, who has
No.
more shells? Are you sure? They're both 30 knot battleships.
Well, Republic does have a speed boost.
Yeah, but that's not always up.
It's up for quite a while.
Blah.
And Republic does have 6 kilometers more range, so
Good
that
luck,
helps.
everyone. Good luck, everyone. Good luck and fair seas. Good luck. Anyway, let's have a look at where people
Yeah,
are
imagine
sending
being
their ships.
polite to your enemies.
I know, right? What we can't see is the trash talk that's currently happening. Right, anyway,
Okay.
so... Green Team, Shaft, initial positioning. Over at the A cap, we'll be sending Gearing, Moskva, Des Moines. Into the B cap, we're doing some really weird Henry stuff between A and B. I'm not sure if he's, like, planning to take an aggressive position here or what, but... Yeah. C cap, Gearing, Des Moines, Moskva, and Yamato. What's your positioning look like?
We are sending Shimmer Moskva Republic towards a Minotaurs going to into the D cap, it looks like. And 5 ships in Gearing, Moskva, Double Des Moines, and Yamato going towards C. I think
Right.
I've seen that before as well.
I want to know what this Henry's doing. Is he just going to park up
Inting.
behind this rock? Inting, yeah.
Also, yeah, I forgot that that spectators can't read all the shit talking going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very exciting, but I can't talk about it in further, unfortunately.
Wow. Well, you should have taken the opportunity to be subbed in when I offered you the chance, but no. It's like, you can't sell me. I was like, you're trying to get us some content, Henning. Alright, so, Henry 4. Positions behind the rock. Is he going to keep going?
Well, he is spotted.
And he isn't stopping. And he's found the
And he found a
Minotaur,
Minotaur.
which he overmatches. And he has AP loaded.
And he bounced everything.
Yes. Yes.
And he didn't bounce everything anymore.
So I
This
expect to
Minotaur
see...
is now... Oh, God.
Oh,
This Minotaur is now wishing he took a better approach on this.
Yes.
Ow.
Yes.
Ow.
Yes. He's healing. He has 6 seconds of heal left. Yes. Torpedoes towards the Henry. He might catch 1.
That was a
Catches
lot more than
2.
1 torpedo. That was 4 or 3 or 4.
Are you sure? I see 1 set, and I think 2. Unless that's double
That's 2
sets.
sets. That's
Oh.
2 sets on top of each other. It's 5 tops that I can still see, so 3 are missing. So yeah, both ships are really, really crippled now.
Indeed. Yes. Meanwhile, over here, stuff shooting at each other. The Shimakaze of Anakin's Padewalker had lost a chunk of his health. Yes. He's running the improved survivability expert captain. Just in case you felt like knowing that.
That is a thing.
Yes. Wait, no, he's not running it, because base Shimakaze health is 17,900. And then the improved guy is 4,000.
I can't remember. Oh, the Minotaur is down to 2k HP.
Yeah, he
Trying
got
to
shot
get
at
saved
again.
from the Moskva that is like going around the island.
Meanwhile, Henry gets
And-
taught by Shimakaze.
Yeah, that happened.
Yep. Meanwhile, oh yeah, enjoy it is very broadside to the enemy Moskva and getting tickled. Actually, he's not very broadside. I was just looking at a bad angle. Yeah. So this Moskva over here is, however, very broadside. Vert getting hurt.
Only getting slightly tickled.
Yeah. Gearing of Firecat somewhere lost a massive. Down here, lost a chunk of his health. He's now getting shot up by the Moskva and Yamato because he's in the radar range of the Des Moines. And the Des Moines of Zil is about to run around the corner. Oh god, this is about to be a clusterfuck over at sea.
Yeah, I'm not sure if ships wanna be right where they are right now.
Oh, it's only a broadside fucking Moskva. I mean, Des Moines broadside to a Moskva and the Yamato. And no, the Yamato's shooting at the other Moskva, Vert, instead, for reasons. Well...
Yeah, none of these things look really nice right now.
Nope.
Vert is gonna have a problem soon as well.
Vert's gonna have two problems.
But, you know...
Oh, yes.
His torps are already coming.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can make this gap. No, he can't. No, he can't.
He might get away with one.
Gets away with one, but he turned full broadside to the... Okay. That wasn't full broadside.
He's still getting shot by a Des Moines. He's just gonna die.
Yeah. We do see that Shaft have managed to take control of the one-line island.
Umugu just lost all his HP to a battleship salvo.
Where's Umugu? Oh.
That was the Des Moines farming Vert. He went from 40k to, like, nothing.
Okay, this is a very explosive game.
Right,
there goes Vert. Umugu should be going down now, because he's
He is on a double fire. It looks to be a perma. It's a perma, yeah, so he's just dead.
Yep, there he goes. Okay.
So they actually trade ships here, which is really fortunate, honestly. It could have been way worse. So, Hate having 2 caps right now. They're getting quite an advantage out of that.
They are. However, it looks like Shaft have got the complete surround going on. They have control of the 1-line island and the 10-line island.
Yeah, there's a big problem there, though. I don't think they're gonna get more map control out of this.
But they've surrounded them. That means they have map control, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. Stress Possum and the Moskva gonna be pressuring forward a little bit.
Like, right now, Zil is in a really bad spot, honestly. He's gonna get pinned by Yamato Des Moines. And there's not really anything that can help him. Amazing
is leaving his island cover. He's gonna get smoked up by Jester, but...
Sharp needs to do something on A. They need to go there. That's the only thing they can do. Stress Possum has to dodge some torpedoes.
Yeah. He pushed forward, and then he's like, maybe I should have not pushed forward. Oh, no, he's just got a magical force field that makes torpedoes expire as he gets there. Alright, smokescreen coming down for the Shaft Des Moines by the gearing. He's got some torpedoes from Mr. McCausey area, but he's passed all of them.
Well, now he needs to pass these Republic shells.
Yeah, about that. Seems to be fine. Seems to be fine.
Yeah, Zil is now having an issue. There's a Des Moines on his face.
Yeah, Monoglides in the Yamato just lost all of his health.
Yeah, he got farmed by Zil in the meantime. He's also giving broadside to Stressed Possum right now.
And the Yamato. I think the Yamato loved them.
Yeah, I think Zender is trying to get an angle on him again.
So, I assume Des Moines are going to ram each other here?
I think Shaft's Gearing is still gonna die here. He's waited right now.
Yeah.
He was trying to come for help, but I mean that's just not gonna work here.
How long is left
on this radar? He's trying to go for the ram, gets turbo clapped here.
He's going for the drive-by.
Yep. Oh no!
Oh, he didn't get the fucking kill. Reloading. Oh yeah, Lord, no.
That was
unfortunate.
Almost bad.
Yes.
Monoglides just gets taken out of it.
Yes. Yep. So that's a thing. The gearing of
So
Firecat
somehow
needs to
Sharp gets
run.
it traded of that, so...
Yeah, but Firecat's going to die here in his gearing. He's going to get ran down by the Agent Ended immediately, and the Yamato's going to be able to provide much support, especially now that he's just taken a Shimmer Top. He needs to... And also, he's got being backed up by, like, you know, this Minotaur and Moskva. Speaking of Minotaurs, there is still... Wait, where'd that Minotaur from B go? Oh, yeah, he's over there.
He kind of ran.
Yeah. Stress Possum should be able to get himself in the B cap and be able to take that quite freely.
Yeah, the gearings on C are about to find each other.
Speaking of finding things, the gearing at A is about to find torpedoes. He hasn't taken one, but I think Amazing... No, he's spotted it for Amazing, and he's going to be able to dodge it. Look, I am not a fan of having to open water in a Des Moines in front of a Republique. I must say that. It sounds like a very painful experience, especially when there's also the Moskva cross-shotting.
The kill on the gearing is a bit delayed. There's a smoke screen now. And Raider is not up for another 20 seconds.
Jester, when is your smoke ready? It's not ready for another 20 seconds. This fucking Republique's going to set another couple of salvos off. And the Moskva's still raining into him.
Yeah, this is not pleasant.
Republic salvo. Misses.
Water weapon. Well, there's a
Smoke screen finally comes up. Has the Republic got another shot off yet? No, the Moscow has, though. Right, we see the gearing in the background finally dies.
That took a while.
Oh yeah, Enjoyer takes double fire, pops his Damacons. Des Moines might look to try and get some more shots onto that in a minute. Stress Possum gets himself into the B cap. Republic salvos are coming out across the map, trying to find the Yamato here.
The Yamato is angled. There should not be anything. There should not be anything coming from that. No, meanwhile, the Minotaur fights an angle and White's Admiral in this Yamato as well.
Yeah.
That's not nice. The Minotaur needs to be careful if he gets spotted here. There might be just some random lobbing going on.
B cap is going to be taken by Stress Possum. He's going to get that. Well, after a couple more resets on Vice Admiral.
I mean, there's another problem here that's called Pay doesn't need more than C right now.
Yeah, but also there's another problem. Jester's got himself spotted. But they're all going to take down the Republic. Question mark.
Maybe?
5,000 health and healing. Jester is shooting at the
healers went down.
Damacon goes down. One fire and he's dead. 2,500. Anakin Seawalker takes... No, Anakin Seawalker goes down. Okay, no. Anakin doesn't take part in the kill. He just sits there. Right, Yamato takes down the Republic. Gearing goes down to the Moskva. We now have a very lonely Amazing in a smoke screen. We have...
There's also Stressed Possum getting shot in the water by a Des Moines.
There's also Vice Admiral being farmed by the Minotaur. However, we have Sando stop inting, about to int into a Moskva while being full broadside to... They don't have a battleship left, do they? I see.
Yep. Yeah, there. Blame Yannick is actually in a bad spot here. He's getting farmed by Des Moines right now, and the Yamato probably can still shoot him. But to be fair, Amazing also has his own problems with the Moscow on his white broadside.
Yeah.
He's beginning to face it now, and I'm like, Arya and Joya needs to be careful himself because
everybody needs to be careful. There's a lot of ships that are very poised to be very dead very quickly if things go badly.
Yep.
Like these torpedoes coming towards literally everything in the middle of the map, which we've all missed, but still.
Sharp needs to get magical kills right now.
Well, the Des Moines, they might get Sando. Oh, sorry, no, like, that's Paid who might get Sando. Radar out, finds the broadside of the other Yamato who's currently walking past him, sees where Stress Possum is. Sando's going to go down.
Yeah, Sando successfully entered.
Hmm.
Which means in 40 seconds this game is just over, but Amazing, I think, is just going to die before that.
Gearing of Agent Ender has decided, I need to help, so he opens up with AP at the broadside of the Moskva. Yeah. Amazing.
Stress Possum is also going for a YOLO one on the Des Moines.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We see the game ends, and that was not what I expected. 1-0 for paid? Question mark.
Yep, good job.
So, Henning, what was your theory again? That this was going to be a clean sweep all day?
Shut up. We don't talk about off-screen predictions.
Do we not? Why not? You predicted it. Oh, it's fine.
You did. You said the same. You know.
I did say the same, because I also expected it. But no. The Montana
And we also
Hopium
said it
enjoy
because
us.
we were hoping for it, but you know.
What do you mean? Are you implying that I would rather be in another place, like getting drunk somewhere?
No. Oh yeah, did you get drunk yesterday?
No, I didn't. I'm going to do it today instead.
Wow.
It was my birthday yesterday, but, like, you know, I decided that I was going to be sensible and stay, you know, stay sober so I can come cast this and then get shit-faced tomorrow. As in today. As in yes.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, so map 2 of this series is going to be Northern Waters. We discussed who picked it earlier, but I can't remember.
Is it Northern Waters?
I think so.
Isn't it Sphere of Fortune?
Definitely Northern Waters. We've paid on the
Let me
alpha
check.
spawn. I'm
Oh,
literally...
right, map 2. Never mind.
Yes. I need to press the switch teams button, which means this is going to break, which means I replaced it, then apply, then nothing changed. Oh, look at that. It was so flawlessly seamless, you barely noticed it was fucked.
Honestly, it was well played by Paid, and honestly, this looked a bit surprising from Shaft, because I think Paid played the same strat that they shown last week. So, Shaft could have known what was happening, at least on the C cap, with the double Des Moines gearing there. And instead of inting their own Des Moines up there, down there, just played a bit more safe.
Imagine ending.
The fact that they lost their Henry in the B cap to Shematops and did not kill the Minotaur really, really hurt them. I think if they get that Minotaur kill, this is a way different game.
So what you're saying is you entered.
I didn't end.
You did.
How did I end?
Well, who else?
I wasn't even playing.
You entered and spectated. You did the spectator inting, I heard it. You're inting the credibility of my streaming career. No way, I'm doing that myself successfully, it's fine. I'm a professional inter. You know what? You know what? I think what we should have done is we should have taken a closer look at like all of these players from Shaft and Paid, because if I just quickly go back to the overlay scene, right, you can clearly see, right, that that Paid's players are all in Gold League, and they're all Gold League enjoyers, and well, they have like Oya enjoyer, Anakin, Papega. They're all in Gold League, right? They've got a silver player and a bronze player. But look at Shaft, they've got like one guy in gold. So clearly, all of these Silver League enjoyers, yeah, like, of course the Gold League players are going to win, because everybody knows that Gold League is the epitome of World of Warship's competitive. Yes?
Shut up.
Okay.
Otherwise I need to hurt you.
Do you really want to hurt me?
I'm still not gonna start singing just because you want to.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Right, so.
Alright.
Has
Northern
Waters. I think Amazing has just renamed himself.
Did he?
Yeah.
What does he call it now?
Awful. Unless it's a different player.
What?
Oh, no. We have Amazing on Shaft, and then we have Awful on Paid.
Are you sure you're not drunk right now?
Yeah, there was a guy whose name was Awful. Look, he's in the trade room. He's Fawful, right? Fawful.
Yes.
And he's just
And
been
now he's
yeeted out of
gone.
the trade room. I thought it was Amazing for a second. I got confused. Look.
It would have been funny to an extent, but...
It would have been. Who was that? Anyway, so, Henning,
Ranger.
who's going to win game 2?
Paid.
Why? Because you want it to be 3-0?
Yes. If
I
I want to
see.
be wrong, I want to be as much wrong as possible.
I mean, you usually are as wrong as possible. Like, honestly, weren't you the guy who was saying that we wouldn't see any Grosser Kerfursts in the tournament and we just see them all the time now?
No.
Don't lie.
Do you have proof?
No, because I'm far too lazy to go through my VODs.
See?
The
I didn't
proof,
say that ever.
the proof is out there.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. I'm right.
You're not. I never said that. I'm sure of it.
I mean...
And now you're second guessing yourself.
I'm not.
Oh, you are.
I'm
You
not.
totally are.
No, you definitely said we wouldn't see a single Grosser Kerfurst in this tournament.
Oh, no. I never said that.
Uh-huh. Here we
I would
see.
never say such a thing.
We see Henning of the Pond lying. Live on stream. You think somebody
We
would
saw
just do
GKs in the normal cards. Why wouldn't we see GK in this mode then?
that? Because there are more ships available in COTS.
Yes, and we still see GK.
And it was shit then.
So if we have less ships, we will probably also see GK because, you know, it's still the most effective ship for those strats.
So what you're saying,
Right?
what you're saying, right, is if like, if the only options were Conqueror and GK, people would run Conqueror loads and not just get farmed by GK. Wait, what?
What?
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Henning, stop talking. You're making me stupid. Okay, you can start talking again. It's fine.
I'm still trying to figure out what your point was, but okay.
My
And
point
we're
is the game's
going!
starting. Right, anyway, game 2 of this best of 3 series. Stuff and things and stuff. Stuff and things and stuff.
Exactly.
Yes. Green Team Alpha on tiers, not tiers, yeah, on Northern Waters will be paid, and they will be running Montana, Des Moines, Manitou, Hindenburg, Moskva, Shimakaze. What do you have for Shaft?
We have 2 Yamatos, a Des Moines, Minotaur, double Moskva, Gearing, Shimmer, and a Grozhevoy.
Yay, Grozhevoy! Yay, woo! Yay, woo! So, Grozhevoy. It has a heal. It has terrible concealment relative to the other DDs.
It has Def A.
Why do you bring Grozhevoy?
Totally because of Def A.
I see. You know,
Can shoot down those Montanas, but the plane's faster.
Uh-huh. Can't you run defensive AA on Gearing?
Good point.
Not that
It's
you
probably
would.
No, fuck that. Those days are over.
You remember defensive AA Z50? Oh, it wasn't defensive AA. There was some fucking weird mechanic with like stack ticking and Z52, and I don't understand it. It was complicated. Anyway, having a look at these initial deployments for Game 2 of this Best of 5 series, the Grand Finals of WoWs Classic, we see that the green team of Paid will be sending to the A cap Des Moines, Moscow, Montana. We have Shimakaze going to be hovering between A and B, probably just doing some early scouting, then deciding where the hell he wants to go after that. And then over at the C cap, we have the Shimakaze, Manitou, Hindenburg, and Montana. It looks like this Moscow will be taking the Moscow Island above the B cap as well. Where are you going?
We are going with a Shimmer, Des Moines, Moskva, and Yamato towards A. I assume the Des Moines is gonna do the usual stuff. We have a Grozhevoy smoking on B with nothing in it. What is it with these fake smokes? Hello?
Debated.
And we have Gearing, Minotaur, Yamato, and Moskva going towards C. So very, very even split.
So, if you see the smoke screen and you see their enemy team and you realize that the only thing that can be in that smoke screen is a Des Moines or one of the 2 Moskvas or a Hindenburg, do you still go into the B cap with your Shimakaze? Apparently you do, and he's just like reversing slowly towards it.
I mean, first of all, wrong team. Because Shaft doesn't have a Hindenburg.
Shut up. Could be a Minotaur.
Yeah. It could be a Minotaur or a Des Moines. I mean, you could still contest from like the 6th line, but after considering champions themselves.
Alright,
I guess
anyway,
gonna
alright. We'll be
yeah,
spotting the Shimakaze at the sea cap, who was capping that. He's going to dump all of his torpedoes, and he's going to get shot to shit. Ducks behind the
gonna be
island.
fine. See,
Yeah.
he's fine.
He doesn't have the improved survivability expert captain.
Oh no, a Montana salvo.
Yeah. So,
Like a
what's...
pen.
Well, that's because Montana is a clearly overpowered battleship.
The gearing smoke should provide the Moscow enough cover to get to the forward island without taking too much damage.
I mean, he's taking a bit. Stress Possum is suffering.
He's fine.
Fine is debatable. Firecat, on the other hand, he's in the Minotaur's Hydro.
It's
Radar,
okay.
even. Are you sure about that?
He is fine. He
Are
is
you
only losing like 6 HP so far. That can't be hit.
Meanwhile, Stress Possum is just be like, you know what, Shimakaze, get the fuck out of my way. In fact, I'm going to ram you into this island. So you take another fucking salvo.
Are you really not drunk? Because you just caught the gearing shimmer.
Yes. Look, just, anything I can't see, okay? It's fine. Just stop telling me that I'm wrong.
Alright.
Anyway, Firecat,
Meanwhile-
still getting shot at.
Zil found the Shimakaze in his radar and is now laying fire onto that. And
yeah.
then Shimmer lost half his health.
Yeah. Look, I can't be expected to think and read at the same time.
So yeah, all that damage that Pei got on that gearing is now pretty much offset by the fact that their Shimmer also lost half their health.
Yeah.
Actually, the gearing still gets shot, so never mind.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
Yeah. Yeah, Firecat's having fun. Right, BCAP. Stuff's happening. Moskva shooting a Moskva at max range while Anakin
That is
Walker.
not... I would not call that anything happening, thank you very much.
But the Shimakaze is about to go into the BCAP while the Moskvas shoot each other at max range. And the Montana crossfires that smoke screen again. Hang on. Moskva, is that going to hurt? No, because he doesn't land a single shell. Okay, got it. So, ACAP, Shaft have got amazing up to the island.
Yeah, Pate is in a kiting position on A, so I don't think there's anything happening here.
Yeah. We leave now. B-cap. Grozovoy Avert has gone into the cap. Yes. Back to sea. This is where the
He
interesting
is
stuff
kinda bowing, so he needs to be careful.
Stress Possum has got a Minotaur on his broadside right now. Stress Possum pops his radar. Stress Possum finds the Shimakaze and the Minotaur in his radar. Yeah.
Yeah, the show needs to be a bit careful. The Minotaur should be okay.
Well, Stress Possum needs to be very careful, you mean? He's dying there. Meanwhile, the Yamato's like...
Fine.
Meanwhile, his Yamato has decided, actually, I'm going to kite over here. I know that you're getting shot at a lot, but, like, I'm just going to kite.
I mean, makes sense.
Does it?
Why would you risk taking more damage? Like, this Moskva gonna take this damage no matter what they do. The Yamato can't really do anything about that.
I mean, he can pressure the Minotaur back, so the Minotaur doesn't have an angle anymore.
I mean, he could, but he would get farmed by the Hindenburg as well. Unless the Hindenburg has an angle on the Moskva as well. Which
Well, the Hindenburg's farming the Moskva, so...
Never mind. Okay. Yeah, he's a bit far back.
Speaking of the Minotaur, Yamato salvo.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah. Speaking of the other Minotaur, torpedoes. Yeah.
The Stress Possum is really having fun. Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. He's still got the Minotaur. He reverses now, and the Minotaur has a stern because the Yamato's so far back. Yeah.
That did not matter.
Oh, it kind of did.
Well, Montana just...
Yeah, but like the only
I'm
reason he was
just
that far forward to be spotted is because the Minotaur had its stern, so it kind of did matter.
Meanwhile, Mono Guide decides to, you know what? Those tops look juicy. I'm gonna take 2 of them.
Where was that?
He took Korzhevoi tops.
Oh.
Then went out like 200 meters later. Now we should honestly like back up a bit because fires would be unfortunate.
And also,
Damage
Yamato would be unfortunate.
It's okay.
Is it okay, though?
Well, Yamato AP can't cause fires, right?
No. No, that would be
It's gonna chunk
stupid.
you for like all your health, but it can't cause fires.
It can cause your ship to explode, which would theoretically cause fires.
Eh. Eh.
Honestly, everything's fine. So, back over here, we see the Yamato of Vice Admiral has decided to sail full broadside and get slapped by the Montana.
He's really, really healthy. In fact, he should,
Yeah, but
like,
he just
start
lost
thinking
20k in
about
one
using
salvo.
his help somehow.
He did. He just used 20k of it right there by being broadside.
Shut up. So, yeah, Shaft being ahead in points a bit because they had troop caps sitting, but they're down a ship and quite a bit of HP. The question is, can Shaft hold onto these caps?
Well, currently the Shimakaze is taking B cap away from them, so debatable.
The Gorzovoy is trying to contest B. Problem being, there's a moss that probably gonna wait at some point.
So, I think there might be a Montana about to have an adventure over on here.
Do you think that?
Yeah.
Well, Sharp does see this Montana.
And the farming has begun.
Yeah.
Shimakaze Vanakin
Yeah,
has
I don't
Grozavoy
think
torpedoes
I
to
don't
worry
think this
about.
Montana likes this position.
I don't think the Shimakaze likes these Grozavoy torpedoes either, but... Torpedoes are dangerous. Back over at sea, we see Agent Endon has got himself caught in the Minotaur's radar once again. He's down to 2,000 health. He's still getting shot at. He's still getting shot at. He's angled perfectly to the Minotaur. He's still getting shot at. He's still getting shot at. He's still getting shot at. He got damaged. 1,600. Still getting shot at. 1,600. Still getting shot at. 1,600. Still getting shot at. Yamato salvo. Still in 1,600.
He's fine, unless the stop hits him, which would be very, very unfortunate.
Nah, he's dodged it. Oh, it expired. And here we see the magical Shimakaze anti-magnetic field, which stops all shells. It's reverse magnetic. It pushes things away. But yeah, that means that they're going to be able to keep a hold of C for a little bit longer until that next Minotaur radar comes up. Because they can't do anything with the gearing right now. Grozavoy going to be in B. The Moscow's going to pop as a radar. I'm not sure if anything's in position apart from the Montana to reset this Grozavoy.
I don't think Montana gonna have further than that, yeah.
No,
the shooting to the mine instead.
Yeah, the further past Mosfa, on like the one-line island, managed to catch it. And the resets.
Shark contesting all 3 caps right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that Firecat's managed to get himself in there in front of Agent Endon like that.
Well, they have their equal concealment. The Shimmer does not want to really contest that. And his Minotaur burn is actually far away because it's space spotting it. Meanwhile, there's a lot of drops coming for him. Gonna take one for this.
Where's Vice?
10 line.
Wait, 10 line?
10 line.
Oh, yeah. Did he take a top? I missed it.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's hard to count these stuff because Shimmer.
Well, no, you need to tell me where the fuck, like, you can say the name of the player, but I'm like, I don't know, 10 line? Question mark? Right, anyway, so, over at the A cap, I think we might be able to see a push from the Des Moines. Did Agent Endon just get shot again?
Well,
No,
on
Anakin got
B
shot.
we have a staring contest now.
Yeah, but we also have a Moskva raining down at the side of Anakin, so about that. Who's winning?
Well, Vert just got chunked for half his health by the Montana.
But in the...
Gosh, boy.
Ah,
NB.
yes.
What happened to Sander? We really need to stop inting.
He got farmed by Moskva and Des Moines. And Moskva and Hindenburg. And Montana.
That sounds right. So, Pate is gonna do a counter push on A now. Yeah, that's actually really dangerous.
And
They're going
Taro's...
into a 3v4.
And Taro's in trouble.
There's Antaro.
Moskva, south of A.
What? Oh, yeah.
See, it's really annoying when people say names and you don't know where they are. It's like, oh, right, okay. You've got the crossfire coming in from the Moskva of, oh yeah, enjoying north of B. And
who is more unfine? Is it Pate Des Moines or is it...
Shaft Tomato.
Moskva?
Everybody's not having fun right now.
Yeah, I think Pate Des Moines is the first one to go down here.
Papega managed to take the A cap in his Montana.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far he's gonna get with that though.
Minotaur face spotting Yamato? Question mark? Minotaur run, but the okay. Minotaur just talked to Yamato. Also, Des Moines killed Des Moines. Yes. Vice Admiral's going down. Also
just went down.
Yeah, okay, things are exploding everywhere. Now we have the Minotaurs charging each other. Yes. B cap
amazing with 7k HP.
Yeah, we have torpedoes going towards Papega Gaz, Montana. I think they've all missed, but still, we have this Shimaka. Radar comes out. Moskva of Arya and Joya is charging downwards Grozovoy. Shimakazi...
And Jester's going for potential Washi on the Shimmer or something like that?
Where's this?
Oh, Amazing is going around the corner to blow up this Moskva. And he gets
there goes
kill.
Him. Right, okay.
Now
Back to B.
Now Montana is in big trouble. Meanwhile, Vert is getting completely fucked in B.
Yes, I was talking about that. Okay, so, reassessing the situation. Control of the C cap. We have a Minotaur with more health than this. Yes, okay. Moskva just killed gods. Yes, okay. But the gearing is spotted by the Minotaur's radar. Firecat is... No, he's now running into Moskva territory as well. Moskva doesn't have his radar left. Shots into the Minotaur of that. God, there's too many things happening. Okay, can you all just, like, pause for a second and stop fighting so we can keep track?
Thunderstock Ending needs to not die here. It's really important. They need that ship alive.
Papega might need to, like, also, like, not die, but he's about to be torpedoed a ship by Shimakazi.
I mean, he can't do anything about this.
Yeah, well...
He's just gonna take 3 of those. Ow.
Well, Sando stopped anything, he might have hinted.
Yeah, he will get... So that's actually a fine trade then.
As long as Amazing doesn't die to this Montana with the ray guns, magically, there we go. Okay, so, reassessing the situation. Control over the A and C caps currently for Shaft, but they are about to lose C cap to the Shimakazi who's currently capping. Minotaur is going to be sat there radaring each other. Just, oh, big cross shot coming in into the side of Zills from Montana of Monoglides. Or is it the Moskva of Arya Enjoy? I think it was the Moskva of Arya Enjoy, actually.
Well, the Minotaurs are radaring each other right now, and Shaft doesn't really have anything to crossfire anymore, so...
Firecat might be able to take out Agent Endon. Actually, no. Agent Endon pushed into the Minotaur's radar.
This turn is not great.
Oh, no. Okay, and the fucking gearing goes down as well. Okay, Shaft just completely threw everything away at sea.
I mean, they were just completely out of HP and chips.
Yeah. Right, so now we have the Des Moines of Amazing and the Shimakazi of M. Jester. Yes, that's a thing. Yes. Well, so, Henning, how's this game going?
Well, exactly. Not quite sure what Pate's push at A was about.
No, me neither.
They ended up taking C completely, so I guess it's fine.
It's fine. What we're going to see here, right, is M. Jester is going to go Dev Strike 6 ships in a row with his torpedoes because he's still got 3 minutes left on the clock where he can do this. Yeah, no. I mean, this game's going to time. And Moskva radar. As long as I'm just... Well, not anymore. Because Amazing's going to die. And now I'm just as, like, getting gunboated by the other Shimakaze.
I mean, you're shooting the water.
Well, no. This is a secret strategy, right? What you do here is you shoot the water to clear the RNG out of your guns, and then you shoot at the Hindenburg and it detonates. Never mind. So, paired up 2-0 in the series.
Alright.
Henning, tell me, is this how the series was? You expect the series to be going at this point?
Not really, honestly. Peter's doing a really good job here. To be fair, this game was a bit Papega, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there was some mild Papegacy.
Like, I have no clue why Pate went for that push on A. Like, all they had to do is win C, and they could have easily done that without inting everything into A there.
But inting is fun.
They lost 3 ships in A.
But inting...
And 2 in return, barely.
But inting is fun.
I mean, technically they got 3 out of that, but they lost so much HP on that push.
But
like, they had an 170k HP advantage and almost threw that away.
But inting is fun.
They also counter-pushed the 10-9 successfully, so it was fine in the end.
I spent half that game trying to figure out what ship you were talking about, by the way.
It's fine.
It's not. It's not.
There was just stuff happening literally everywhere.
There was! And then I'm trying to catch up with what you're talking about, and I'm just like, what ship is he on about? And he's like, what? Right, so, Henning. Game 3.
Sea of Fortune?
Sea of Fortune.
Sea of Fortune.
Sea of Fortune. Who's on the northern spawn?
Shaft, I think? Let's check.
No, Paid is on the northern spawn.
Fuck.
You're not really good at this. So, can Shaft do a reverse sweep? Or can I go answer all the messages that I've been ignoring on Facebook so I can go, like, organise getting drunk today? Good talk.
What did you say?
Good talk.
Nice talk, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, yes. Tell me about the secret strategies that they're going to be running on Sea of Fortune and why they're going to be sending a Grosser Curvist into B cap from South Spawn.
So first of all, I don't actually know. I have nothing.
But what? So when we're going to see the secret Kabaros tech?
Did we see Kabaros in this tournament?
Yes.
I think we saw one.
We saw one. And it went really, really, really badly.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah. Was Crash still an alpha in this tournament's map pool? It wasn't, was it?
I don't think so. Was it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. I've given up. Thinking hurts.
I wonder how Ocean would play in this game. But on second thought, I also don't wonder how Ocean would play.
Henning, please stop advocating for Ocean.
I mean, I'm also advocating for Des Moines, AP, Engels, Montana.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason.
Wargaming, if you're listening, you know, I'm a BB main, I know about balancing. I want a Montana with Des Moines Autobahns angles.
No. No. No.
You can have your improved heal. I don't want that. I want Des Moines Autobahns angles, please.
No, Henning, you're not. No, there's a reason you're not allowed anywhere near the balance department.
Didn't you tell me like an hour ago that I should do that? Like literally be the balance department?
Yeah, and then I decided it was a stupid idea.
Why would that be a stupid idea? I don't understand that.
I don't know, probably because you just decided that like it was a good idea to add AP bounce angles to fucking improved AP angles to Montana.
What's the problem? I don't see an issue there.
Yes, there are large problems.
Tell me five.
Uh, Number one, no. Number two, no. Number three, no. Number four, no. Number five, no.
Alright, they need to be non-repeating.
Okay. If you had improved bounce angles, couldn't you just fucking like do some stupid shit and like literally Citadel fucking Yamato at like 5 degrees?
Maybe.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
That sounds like fun. This is like great fun.
Number two, I don't think Des Moines can bounce you at any angle anymore.
I guess with your deck?
No, because you just bounce through that as well.
I don't think your impact angle is that great, actually. Or maybe it is.
With improved bounce angles, I think you have plunging fire at like fucking, I don't know, 6. Anyway, game 3. Game 3 of this best of 3 series between Paid and Shaft, the grand finals of the Warships Classic tournament, season 3, where we're meant to be casting completely seriously. Paid versus Shaft on Sea of Fortune. So, Green Team, Paid, Northern Swarm will be running Montana, Des Moines, Henry 4, Hindenburg, Moskva, Zevridusha, Kazi. What have you got for Shaft, Henning?
We have Montana, Yamato, double Des Moines, Rooster, Hindenburg, double Moskva, and a single Yu Yang as their DD.
Interesting. So, first things first. First things first is Vert running a Smoke Yu Yang.
Of course he is.
Understandable. So, as we've seen previously, if you don't run a Radar Yu Yang, you don't win the game. Wait, no, that's not how... It's fine. So, no gross curve first.
Yes. Are you surprised by that, Painzer?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just a little sad about it. I wanted to see the Int and gross curve through the middle of the B cap.
This is the grand final. There's supposed to be no inting anymore.
I mean...
Shaft Montana even has it in the name.
Oh yeah, it says stop inting, so he's probably going to stop. Anyway, positioning early, but yeah, Z52 heading to here, Henry 4 probably heading to the 1 line in the same position that was so used by you know that clan that you're in. I can't remember the name. They're not that important, obviously.
Enter?
No, it was something like TW Ban CV, something like that. Anyway. He's going to be going to One Island. He's going to be followed by Montana and a Moskva. Over at the B cap, we're going to be sending the Shimakazi straight in, backed up by Des Moines and Hindenburg. Over at the C cap, we're going to be sending the Montana and the Moskva. Where's your deployment going to be, Henning?
We are sending Des Moines Hindenburg towards the 1-2 line. Yamato sitting south of A somewhere probably as well. Moskva going for G5 on the small islands for now. Montana going central at the start. And Yu Yang, Rooster, Des Moines, and Moskva going towards the sea cap.
Yeah, Stress Possum
being spotted already and getting farmed for free.
Yay!
Good start.
Yay! Hindenburg.
How much HP are you gonna lose for this?
That much. And then this much. And then double fire. And then Radar comes out and spots Agent Endon, who's spotting him. And then a salvo comes in from the Montana. Imagine if the Montana had improved bounce angles right now, how much more damage that would have done. That's why it's a terrible idea. Alright, Pops his Damicon, Pops his heal. Stress Possum should be unspotted now and should be, you know, healing some of that back up. He had fun. Alright, so, in the meantime, they've sent the Yu Yang into the C cap. Is it worth it for that much damage on your on your Moskva?
Yes.
Okay. Monoglides get slapped for 15k.
A little bit. I would argue that 15k on your Montana is worth less than 30k on your Moskva.
Yeah, details. Speaking of damage onto
Plus
things,
speed.
Vert is now going to be shot at by literally everything. And yes,
Okay.
Vert got Montana'd. Remember when Montanas used to do full AP damage to TDs with a full
Oh
pen?
yes, that was great. One-shotting your youngs from full HP. That was the fun stuff.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it would have been content, but yeah. Anyway, looking over at the
Exactly.
A cap, we see once again a Henry IV has found a farming position onto the face of a Des Moines, and a Z52 is hydroing it. It looks like the strategy dispenser of TWA has struck again.
Unfortunately for Pate, there's actually a Hindenburg to counter farm, and the Des Moines is taking one of the more aggressive islands, so he should be actually fine.
I mean, you say that.
He is fine, okay. He's
Yeah,
just getting
yeah,
farmed by
yeah.
a Hindenburg.
Yeah, you just lost 9k. He's currently being bled out by the
Meanwhile,
Hindenburg
Mono
farming.
guys took jobs
Yeah,
on the Yang.
yeah, I'm
Down to half
surprised they reached
health.
him. He's fine, right?
Sharp is going aggressively on the 9-10 line already.
Smoke
I
screen
like
up
that.
for both Zills and Intaro sitting on the Des Moines booster combination. However, they do have Moskva, who's going to be able to get to this island chain here, push up and get a nice radar on that. And that should stop that smoke push dead in its tracks for a while.
If this Moscow Raiders right now, that's a problem.
Yeah, several
Actually,
problems.
maybe?
Stress Possum is getting shot at again, as he makes a jump to the sea island.
I'm surprised the Moscow didn't raid yet. Well. Meanwhile, Sando stopped inting, is inting into the recap.
I mean... Yeah. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
He's only getting shot by like 3 people.
Anakin Padewalker turned full broadside of Des Moines.
It's fine, okay? It's a Henry. A magical black hole armor is protecting him.
He looks really protected right now.
He's not dead.
Yeah, well... I'm not sure of how much longer, because, I mean, he can run away from that Hindi, but the Hindi has a lot of range on him still, and I don't think the Henry's going dark anytime soon. Alright, so, Montana of Zando takes another massive hit, because he's in a Montana crossfire. Yeah, maybe, yes,
He is okay.
He's
Stop
fine.
worrying.
He's fine, right? Yeah, he's still got half his health. He's
Meanwhile,
only...
blame Yannick and his Moskva on the 10 line is getting farmed now because, I don't know, he still didn't use his waiter.
Why would I want to use my radar? I need
But
to
now
save
it's too
that.
late.
Yeah. No, it's not too late. The smoke screen is over. He can re-smoke anytime he wants. Yeah. So,
Well, yes, but now the Moskva's already pressured away too much, so...
I mean, the shaft push on the 10 line is working. Nobody has a cap yet.
Yeah. Did we see that in the Shaft TWA game? Oh, sorry, Shaft Penta.
Who is this TWA of which you speak? I've never heard of them.
You know, people are complaining about me changing my username like all the time, and I changed it like once. Meanwhile, TWA.
Meanwhile, you're in that clan, so every time the clan tag changes, you change. You don't get to use that argument. Mr. Bancy v. Darth Henning of the Quagsire of the TWA pond.
If you want to trigger TWA, call them Omni. Sando stopped inting, continuing to int.
Amazing, on the other hand, is about to go on an adventure in front of Pegasus Montana. He's shot.
I'm not sure if Sando can get out of this.
You said he was fine. You promised me he was fine.
Well, he was fine like 5 minutes ago. At this point, I don't think he's fine anymore.
So what you're saying is instead of stopping while he was inting, he should have kept going. He should have actually kept inting. You would have probably took less damage.
You know, instead of stopping to int, how about you just don't int in the first place?
Stress Possum about a... Meh?
He's
Okay.
fine.
I
He's
mean,
fine.
Henning, you keep telling me people are fine, and they aren't fine. Kimberly
Give me
just took a
little
big
bit of
hit.
20k.
Yeah. These are some very aggressive positions. Apart from the Moskva. This Moskva of Blame Yannick has taken the least aggressive position he could possibly find.
Yeah, meanwhile, Paige Des Moines above the beacon has a problem now because the booster pushed up far enough to just free farm him.
Yeah, he's also got Antaro on his side as well.
And
And
Blame Yannick is just sitting there and it's like, sorry, can't really do anything.
I don't know where the DD is. Stressed Possum has pressed W. He's going to be firing shots on Awful and possibly the Montana Papega.
Yeah.
This At some point, that Moscow's going to turn back around and do something about this Des Moines. It's not yet, though.
This Moskva is the prime example where you play a Minotaur there instead.
He's turned back in.
Because, well,
He's turned
yeah.
back in. He's going to run it down now. Problem is, it might be too late for that because look at the fucking health of the Des Moines above B. He's dead.
Yeah. He is very deceased.
He has ceased to be. He is an ex Des Moines.
Jimmy Lily taking another top.
Oh god, he's having fun. Shimakaze of Agent Endon has smoked up literally nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the smoke is about.
I guess it's for Ramugu? Question mark? But I don't know.
That is a big question mark. Well, so far it's looking pretty well for Shaft.
Yeah, Stress Possum's got a nice angle onto Awful here. Also, looks like this Hindenburg's found a nice angle too. Yeah, Awful and ZW2 might be having a lot of fun.
Yep. Sunday successfully stopped inting, and I think the Zedis was dead.
Awful got his torps off though, but that's an awful angle. Yeah. I mean, he had to try something. He just didn't get anything. But this Des Moines might have an adventure coming to his face with Papega. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll watch that in a minute. Meanwhile, Moskva, what are you doing? He has pressed the radar button. He has found the Worcester. Monoglides is shot HE at something. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure why he had HE loaded. He must have been looking for one of the DDs at some point. I guess he was hoping to try and get something like Yu Yang. Moskva of Blame Yannick did get some damage on the Yu Yang at Vert. But I think Vert's getting out of there. He's alive. He's alive. He'll be able to set some more smoke screens still. How many smoke screens you got left? You got 2 more smoke screens left.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
You got a kill out of that already, so you're pretty happy with that.
So, Papega guy in the Montana.
He's about to push into a Hindenburg, Yamato, and the Moines is gonna run around the corner and say fuck you.
Montana dispersion on that Hindenburg saying, no, fuck you.
Montana not the best ship to deal with Hindenburgs to begin with.
Also, this Des Moines can just, like, you know, press W through that gap and go fight the Moskva and the Henry if he wants to, instead of the Montana up astern.
Yep.
In fact, you can even just, like, press W and go into the A cap, and I don't really think... I suppose there is the Montana there. The other
You
Montana.
might not even have to do that.
Yeah, I think he's probably just dead before he gets around there. He's got them.
Actually, he found a heal, so...
He did. That's burning for another 20 seconds. He's got no Damacon, but he does have to deal with Kimberly's AP, and it was broadside on the way up here. Yeah, there's 3k. Hindi still raining down. Damacon up for another 4 seconds. Damacon down. No, Montana down. There we go. Right, he had fun. Amazing did have to press W, and he's now trading with Oya and Joy as Moskva. And I think even though the Des Moines on half health, and like, you know, he's only got 1 heal. It depends. If Oya and Joya can like not get crossfired by this Montana, I think he wins this fight with Amazing just. And Yannick died.
Oh. That happened.
Yeah. I have questions.
He decided to, you know...
Run out full
you know
broadside.
I was useless for the entire game. Let me turn around and...
Yeah, int. Okay,
die.
got it. Yeah. And Agent Endon is now opening up with the Shimakaze on the stern of the Des Moines. I think they might be just saying, alright, end this shit, we're done.
That's fair.
Montana of Monoglides is going to go for an epic showdown in the middle of the B cap. Trying to make something happen. Henry Forvanek and Paid Walker is also going to be pressing W, but the Shimakaze goes down.
That was a hero.
Yep, that was Yeah, Shaft have decided that they're going to put on the big boy pants now. They're done taking footage for the highlight reel, and they're just going to come back and stomp the fuck out of Paid in that game there.
Not without trying to int a little bit in the meantime, but
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it was still pretty convincing.
You gotta do it.
Again, I don't know, kiting Moskva just doesn't work. You get bullied away and you just never get to raid or anything.
It's just a little bit of hinting. We do a little bit of hinting here. We do a little bit of hinting.
Imagine that being a minute bullet. You can always raid when you get spotted. You always catch something. So your kiting force can actually shoot stuff.
Yeah. But Moskva. Yes, it's a Moskva. I mean, maybe if they'd actually, like, put the Moskva bow in on the edge of that island that we pointed out earlier, like on the 10 line, he could have radioed that smoke screen and just been bow in and, like, stopped the push dead in its track, but instead he just ran away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had support from the Montana, he had support from the Shimakaze. It would have been a brawl, but I think, you know, with a good Montana salvo.
It would have been better than just not doing anything.
Yeah, letting your Des Moines get farmed down out the top of B. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, let's take a look at the best of 5 scene. So, Sea of Fortune was indeed won by Shaft. Which
So
takes
we're
us...
going into a game 4.
I know, right? A game 4? A 4th game? Wow. There's a series with 4 games in it? Question mark? Is this allowed? So, Islands of Ice. I absolutely hate it. I despise this map. It just... Yes. I never know where to look.
Draft with Alpha Cap.
Yeah. Right, Shaft on the northern spawn. Does that mean I have to press the switch button? Yay! I have to press the switch button. Hang on. Switch teams. B, B, A. Apply. Yes. So, Islands of Ice.
Islands of Ice.
Tactics. You put something in A. It's usually a Des Moines. You
try to not int on the one line.
Yeah. Smoke screens happen somewhere in the region of the 1 line and the 2 line. A battleship goes over there and eventually ints. Then in B cap, something stupid happens where one of the deities eats torps or something stupid like that, or gets caught out by a Minotaur. And then at C cap, fuck all happens. Because one team just doesn't go anywhere near it and the other team does, and then they int trying to take it back, but after that point the team's already taken B. So yeah, that's generally what happens on this map. That's generally my experience of watching this map, is somebody ints, then the other person ints, then both teams do a bit more inting, and then there's... Yeah, it's... Islands of Ice is just who ints first.
Someone should make some statistics about win rates in competitive games on this map. Pretty sure in Islands of Ice, IFS spawn has like 70% or something like that.
I mean, that sounds like a job for Project Henning. I mean, this is why I want spectator-generated replays, so I can just, like, yeet them all through some sort of analysis tool and tell me shit.
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine having a database of these replays.
Oh, imagine. Imagine if they weren't broken every fucking update. Yeah.
Shut up.
I mean, I don't even care about the replay itself, which would be nice, but I don't know, maybe an archive of, like, the statistics of each ship in the battle, i.e. damage, potential, like, what they did damage to, etc., etc. Screenshots of, like, every, I don't know, minute of the battle, of the like a minimap replay, like the RenderBot one, you know that one, just that. And what the bans were, and whose pick it was for the spawn. I would love like a database of that, but no, that's too complicated. The technology's not there. Anyway,
Wargaming, if you hear us, please implement this in the near future. Thank you.
You just scared the ever-loving fuck out of me there, by the way.
I have no idea what it sounded like.
Well, you basically licked the inside of my ear. Specifically my left ear, because my right ear hanging off.
Do you like that, Painzo?
No, please.
Do you want more of it?
No. Alright, I'm gonna mute you.
Alright.
There we go. cease that immediately. I hated it. I hated every second of that. Chat. In about 5 minutes, chat's gonna be like, "What the fuck was that, Henning?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wished another clip, but I mean, whatever the fuck. I give him up.
Anyway, back to the training room.
Yeah, both teams are ready, so we should be starting soon. Fade still on match point. They only need to win one more.
Yes, Shaft need to not int for 2 games to win this tournament.
I mean, they can int. They just need to not int completely.
They need to int less than the other team ints.
Yes.
This is it. Yes, they're putting the imp into competition. No, competition. Yes. No. Maybe question mark. That joke only works with putting the int into for fuck's sake. That joke only works for putting the int into internationals. Do you know how hard it is to say int into internationals?
Yes.
Do it.
He's putting the int into internationals.
Yeah, say it 5 times fast without fucking tripping over your words, yeah. Map 4.
Exactly.
Getting on the way, yes. Right, so anyway.
Alright.
Coming into game number 4, this one taking place of Islands of the Ice in this best of 5 series for the Grand Finals Warships Classic Tournament, blah 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 blah. Green team is going to be Shaft for this game, and they are going to be running Montana, Yamato, Des Moines, Worcester, Henry 4, Moskva, Gearing, Grozovoy. What do you have for their opponents paid?
We have double Montana, double Des Moines, Henry, double Moskva, Z52, and a Shimakaze. This paid only running Montanas.
Have you not seen their logo?
I mean, I've seen the name, but I was like, are they actually only running Montanas?
Yeah, probably so. Imagine losing a
That would be
tournament.
very funny.
Imagine losing a tournament to somebody who only runs double Montana. How would that make you feel?
Uncomfortable, but I'm not playing, so I don't care.
Ah, you're not playing because you got eliminated already.
Well, I'm not playing in general.
Uh-huh. See, this was all just a ploy. Henning knew the only way he would make it into the training room for the finals was if he was casting. Alright, let's take a look at some of this initial. I can't even see where they're going just yet. Actually, yeah, we can talk about it. So, A cap for the green team of Shaft. They will be sending Moskva, Henry 4 to the A cap. B cap, they're doing a little bit of Worcester, possibly smoke training. With this gearing here, Grozovoy looks like he's going to be diving deep there, unless he's just going to C. Des Moines and Moscow going to the C cap, definitely. Yamato going to be hovering between A and B. Montana going to be hovering BC. I think that's important.
Alright. We are leading into A with the Des Moines, Henry, and Montana. Z52 is gonna go to B alone. Shimmer is taking a fast route towards C with a Moskva Des Moines behind it. And another Moskva going I-line towards 9-10 line, I would say. And there's also a single Montana on the 6 line island ridge, just looking for cross shots into the middle of the map.
So Z52 going to push up against this island and be like, "This is my cap, come into it and we will spot you, have fun." Meanwhile, Gearing's just waiting for his Worcester friend to be like, "Oh no, you spotted me!" Anyway. I think.
Yeah.
Early torpedoes out from Z52 trying to catch something. Not going to find
Yeah,
anything.
he's going for the standard. They're going towards the Gearing booster smoke that they think that it's gonna come up soon.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Worcester waited so long that I think these torpedoes are just auto-dodged.
He might actually catch the Gearing with that.
Well, B-Cap was taken by the Z52. So you're going to spot himself now.
And the Gearing is so far away from the booster that the tops might be too early.
Green Moskva took a hit. I'm not sure where the Moskva is.
I'm still looking at these tops, and I think the Gearing has a gap. Oh, never mind. He does not have a gap.
Oh dear. So, you were right.
I was right.
Just that inting torpedoes. But you know that if you take a torpedo early, you're just buffing your adrenaline rush. This was a tactical, I'm going to eat the top so I have improved adrenaline rush play.
Should I, like, pick up my spreadsheet with, you know, the calculations I did, like, a few days ago and stuff like that?
What, of how many... Oh god, no.
And tell you if that actually increased reload or not?
It's torpedoes, so yes, it will.
Well, yes, but is this HP decrease enough to actually get another server tick and stuff?
Shut up, Henning.
Yeah.
It's playing a torpedo boat. It's fine. Right, anyway. What's happening? Stuff? Stuff and things and stuff. So, Gearing is going to be shooting at a Z-52. Okay, then.
Yep,
Jester
admits,
is fully committed.
Because awful is like not being awful and just sidespam the island. Instead, he's just hiding the Gearing, who
Yeah.
is immediately taking shots.
So, about that adrenaline rush. It's going
Oh,
to
this
stack
one
him even more.
looks evil. Oh, it was only one hit. Holy shit. That could have been way worse.
I mean, he's just buffed his adrenaline rush. There's more shells coming in still as well, Jesus.
They want this Gearing kill.
I mean, yes.
They're not gonna get it, but they want it.
Alright, C-Cup. Grozavoy, Des Moines. Gonna take it. Then, yes,
Yep.
that's about it. B-Cup, Z-52. Has it. But he's getting shot at. No, he's not getting shot at. Everybody else is getting shot at. The shells were going over him. A-Cap, stuff. Nothing interesting. Henry Fours angled away from each other and ignoring each other.
Yep. And Chart's going immediately for a 9-10-9 play here, it looks like. At least Entaro is just going around the 9-line.
Well, he's
looks
got a...
for anything to find and shoot at.
Oh, the Grozavoy dropped the smoke screen for him to get into that position. Okay. I think he just sits there. He just sits there. He doesn't need to do anything for now.
I looks depressingly symmetrical right now.
Yeah, you know what else looks depressing? The amount of shells raining down onto the paid Moskva. He's having fun.
Yeah.
Double fire.
Yeah, he committed for that peek in to shoot M. Jester. I'm not sure if that was really worth it though.
No, he lost half his health for
not.
it. And now he's being farmed by Wooster.
Yeah, and he can't really be reversed because there's a really, really angry Montana waiting for him.
Yeah, speaking of reversing, this Des Moines needs to be very careful as well, because if he reverses too much, he has the potential turbo clapping from Vice Admiral Yamato there.
He's fine.
Yeah. I don't know, like, he is reversing currently, and, like, you know. Oh, he's not reversing, he's bowing.
And the Yamato is shooting something else, like the Moskva, for example, that they want to kill.
I'm just saying that potentially that might be a danger in future. So, yeah. Monoglides is going on an adventure. I'm not sure why he's going on this adventure.
I'm not sure where he's going.
He's
going.
Yeah. That's pretty much my assessment of the situation. Yeah, he's going somewhere. Don't know why.
Meanwhile, Sando stopped inting, just ate a shit ton of torpedoes. When a shit ton, I mean like 2 or 3. I think it was 2. But he also has a problem that Mono Guys is actually gonna pop up in his face here. That's not great for him because he's gonna be stuck there. Which enables Pates Des Moines to just free farm him, and he does not have damage gone up as soon as it runs out. So this could become potentially really, really dangerous for him.
Well, Monoglides was spotted on the way around.
Yep.
Okay, Yozando, what do you do now?
You die.
Okay,
This
you don't
is the
bother trying to
situation
reverse
you don't wanna get into as a Montana. So what you're doing right now, you spam voice comm crying for help. And you're probably not gonna get it.
Yeah. How many ships are opening up on him? We have the Moskva in a smoke screen. We have the Shimakaze not opening up wisely. We have the Des Moines farming
Another
him.
big
We have the
problem
Montana
is
farming
if
him.
the Montana dies fast enough, then Blame Yannick and his Moskva can actually reverse into safety again. Which means that Sharp would also get denied the kill on the Moskva if that happens.
So, Sando, Stop Inting, has lived up to his name and inted.
Yeah, now the Moskva's actually completely safe. That is really, really bad for Shaft.
Yeah. So, your battleship down now. How do you come back in the series?
You're not that far behind. You're actually a little bit ahead of HP, and which of course is gonna change because you're ship down, and therefore you're down firepower.
And heals.
Da. You do still have C ticking for you, while all other caps are contested, so for now, you just need to hold this cap. But unfortunately, there's something brewing on C that is really, really unfortunate for multiple people.
Yeah, we have Moskva, Des Moines, Montana, Moskva, and Shimakaze all raring to push into that, and the only thing that's going to be holding it back is
Just
a
got chunked
single.
by mono guides. He lost 10k.
Yeah, that was
Because mono guides just randomly reversed without anyone knowing that.
So, yeah, Shafter having fun.
Meanwhile, Page Shimmer is currently just spotted by Des Moines.
Yeah, about that.
He didn't lose that much HP yet, so he's kind of fine. And this Des Moines is gonna have an issue soon. Like,
He's
this
gonna have
Shimmer should
several
just
issues.
go ahead, kill this Des Moines with torpedoes, and just be done with it. Like, I don't understand why he went left here. He needs to kill this guy. Even if he dies for it, he needs to kill this Des Moines. Because what Antaro could do here is to actually just go full into this Moskva and try to kill him. Because he is giving enough board side, and Antaro's MIA could just exploit that heavily. Like, I don't know what the Shimmer is doing right now.
Waiting for his engine boost, apparently.
I guess that it's gonna say, okay, contesting is enough for now. But they don't have to do that. They could just kill this Des Moines and cap C for themselves.
Maybe they're saying, well, we'd rather just have Arya Walker ram him.
I mean, it also works.
Because then then you don't lose the DD pressure, because, like, you know, you've got a Shimakaze, which has the best spotting, and you know their gearing's low already. You don't want to have to. You'd be like, okay, we can get that gearing kill.
It's just slower.
Yeah. But you're not wasting that resource of Shimakaze. I mean, you're wasting the Moscow resource, but
yeah,
that is
I guess
assuming.
Shimmer a bit higher than the Moscow right now.
This is assuming, of course, that like
Awful is gonna have a problem soon. In the B cap.
Yeah.
He's getting swarmed. The problem is here, Vert is going aggressively, but Umugu is gonna have shots on that.
Let's just make sure that nothing stupid happens with this Moscow and Des Moines here, though. Because,
Awful found the booster. And Vert has a smoke.
Okay, nothing stupid happened.
Good job.
Ramov.
You did not end.
So Z52 Hydro is catching the Grozavoy, but the Des Moines of Umugu doesn't really have the angle, and the Z52's a bit too far forward. He goes down. They didn't get the Grozavoy. Oh, they got the radar off. I can't see anywhere where these shells are landing because of smoke screens. I wish I could toggle those off. He doesn't have an engine ready. Ah, he's dead. Montana from downtown.
Yep.
Okay, so, reassessing the situation.
This is looking really good for Fate now.
Yep. We have full control of C-Cap. B-Cap is kind of uncontested right now, but Shaft appear to be inting down the one line.
They have to... the Vega is actually killable, so it's the correct call.
I hate the sun glare on this map. Just putting that out there.
Yep. And Umugu is probably a free kill as well as soon as the Yamato walks down.
Yeah, that's if Stress
take the
doesn't...
big AP level from Henry.
And another.
Yes, it should be fine for that one. Unfortunately, there's also Montana shooting him. And he's not gonna be unspotted here. He's Highwood and Raider, just to make sure. Meanwhile, Umugu is giving a lot of foresight to the other Henry. Does not get punished, okay?
Yeah, why would the Demonic get punished?
Oh, never mind. Oh, Kimmy is gonna die here for this.
So you've just sacrificed 2 ships to try and take out this Des Moines and got nothing for it.
Umugu really gambling hard on these outer bounds angles right now. Okay, now he's angling at him. Now he's saying, fuck that, I only need my back turret.
I mean, he's got help from the max range Anakin anyway.
So the problem for Shaft is now Umugu can just reverse.
Yeah. And also the other problem of Amazing being dead.
Yep.
And yeah.
I think that's gonna be it. I don't see a way back anymore.
Well, Stress Possum's dead, eventually. On the Moskva. There we go.
There we go. And now we have a lonely Yamato doing... This is so sad for this Yamato. Like, where is he going now? He can't do anything. He's just lost.
Oh, now I'm just like imagining a nature documentary, and here we see the lone Yamato. His friends have died all around him, and all he wants is to return home to safety. But there are, but lurking in the waters.
Well, I guess we know who's gonna win this series.
Do you think it's gonna be Shaft?
I don't think so.
Oh.
The enemy is about to win.
I think this game might be over, Henning.
I think so as well.
The sharks are circling on Vice Admiral's Yamato.
Oh, Zil is going for the Des Moines.
Amugu's inting.
Actually, I think the Des Moines is going for Zil. Ah. Ow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The shooting the water BS.
BM.
And the ram to finish it up.
So, what does that mean, Henning?
That means that Fate is our World of Warships Classic champion.
Wow.
Winning 3-1 against Shah.
Congratulations to Paid. They will be walking home with the grand prize of this tournament, which is whatever the hell it was. I can't believe it to remember. But they have, more importantly, gone home with pride. Pride is a prize that money can't value. And that's a revolt that Wargaming will never give.
Sorry, what?
You've not seen the Give Revolt Wargame meme, have you? It's
I
fine.
don't think so, no.
Give more Revolt, Wargame. Give more Revolt.